this is my week 9 and 10 video. Not a whole lot happened whatsoever in week 9. Um, my symptoms were very minimal. Um, I was still tired, which that hasn't changed at all this whole time. But I had no cramping. And the only thing that really happened at all was my endocrinologist called me with my results from my blood work, and they bumped up my Synthroid prescription again. So I'm now taking 50, I think it's micrograms um, per day. Um, so that's bumped up. And then the other thing that happened is they called me, which I thought that that they would call from the hospital and I would, set up the appointment. But apparently the hospital just sets up your appointment for the NT scan, and then they call and tell you what it is. So they called me from my OB and told me that my appointment is for Monday, November 19th. And it's in the morning, so it works for us. Well, anytime really works, but early morning or later afternoon works best for us. So it's in the morning, which is good. So I'm super excited for that. And then as far as week 10, the symptoms came back. um, my cramps came back. And there was like a specific moment. I was sitting on the couch and all of a sudden I was like, oh, and I got like, it wasn't like a sharp cramp or anything, but it was a cramp, a decent cramp. And then they just kind of have been, not as bad as they were in the very beginning, but they've been back. So I feel like I've had a lot more like hot flashes. But I'm also at my parents' house. And nobody really keeps their house as cold as I do. So, just with being different places other than my house, I've been a lot hotter. I also was very uncomfortable. My couch is old and worn out, and I need a new one. So I was just generally uncomfortable. And that kind of had to do with the cramping. I just felt like I couldn't get comfortable, and if I was sitting a certain way, like if I'm kind of like just sitting like this and kind of leaned forward, I get like cramps in my like lower abdomen, and it just feels uncomfortable. So I went couch shopping. And my husband wants a couch with like a reclining end, and I want one that has like the chaise lounge so that I can like stretch out so I'm not all like scrunched up, whatever. Sorry, I just kicked the table. A little earthquake there. So I was trying out a bunch of like reclining couches. And so I was sitting down and standing up and sitting down and standing up and, putting out the footrest and putting it back. And I think that's what started it. But I've had hip problems like previously, and I go to a chiropractor, but I haven't gone in a while. And my hip started to really bother me. And I think it might be like where sciatic nerve is. It's, this is weird. It's like right at the top of my butt crack. Like my back right there, like just above my tailbone. My muscles are like all tensed up and it's hurt for days. Um, so that's been going on. And then it's just generally my other hip was a little bit sore too. And then my I had my first like actual morning sickness and actually got sick. It was like 5 a.m. on like Thursday, November 1st, and I woke up and I was really, really hot. And I was at my house at this point. But I woke up and I was really, really hot. And I got up to turn the air. I don't remember if the heat or the air was on, whatever. Either way, I was trying to make it cooler. So I got up to change that, and um, once I stood up, I'm like, oh, I don't really feel good. So I also got a bottle of water and was gonna get some Tums, but by the time I got to the bottle of water, I was feeling like I might get sick. So I just went and sat on the bathroom floor and ended up getting sick. And then I was fine after that, and I've been fine ever since. I did take, the next 2 nights, I did take just one Tum before I went to bed just to see if that would do anything to kind of keep it away. I forgot how much I don't like throwing up. So anyways, that happened, but like I was hoping, I think it was just a fluke thing, and it probably had to do with just being too hot. And I think um, it was around the time of when like the cramps were coming back and the hot flashes, and I think the baby was really growing in that week. So um, I think that may have had to do with it too, more hormones surging around. And then this I think also might be from couch shopping, but my stomach muscles, like in my lower abdomen, like pretty much right over where my uterus is, um, my stomach muscles were sore, and I'm not sure if it was from like them stretching from things growing or if it was from the couch shopping. Who knows? And then the last thing is I don't know if I'd really call it a craving because I always love peanut butter, but I haven't really been interested in it like since I found out that I was pregnant. And this week I've wanted peanut butter. I've had so many peanut butter sandwiches, and then I also actually I was craving waffles, just like regular plain like frozen waffles. Um, and then clearly toasted with peanut butter and then dipped in chocolate milk. It's like one of my favorites. I love it. So I got that and had it. And then we had my friend Jen's baby shower, and her twin sister, who was during the shower, had brought bread and peanut butter and jelly for the kids because she has an 8-year-old. And so she's like, anybody who wants to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for their kid, go ahead. And I'm like, yeah, what if I want one? So I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich there. But that pretty much wraps up the symptoms. I am going to keep this under 10 minutes and as short as possible because, like I said, I'm at my parents' house, came up for the baby shower and to visit. Usually our trips up here are just pretty quick, like a day or so, but I'm actually here for like 6 days. And so that's why the scenery is different. I'm actually in my old room that I grew up in. And this is my mom's lovely chair here. So I think that is it. It's Monday now, Monday the 5th. I'm going to try to get this up tonight, but I have no idea how uploading it is going to work on my parents' internet. It might be up tonight, it might be up tomorrow, so I don't really know. Anyways, that is it, and I will see you all next week. Bye. Oh, my belly shot. Hang on just 1 second. Okay, so here's the belly shot. And I think I'm gaining some fat in my stomach here. But there's definitely a difference, and I have no idea how much is from what I'm eating and how much of it is from actually like growing. But that's it.